Hello, hello everyone of Puzzle General. Welcome back to the Pokemon Puzzle Challenge Tournament. I will be your host and commentator for the evening, BB Forky, and we got some more Group A action for you. We're going to be seeing Yoschimidtsu once again. He is just knocking out his games, as you can see. Everything that's been played in Group A has involved Yoschimidtsu, and he's going to be at it once again, taking on Paratroopa this time. So Yoshi going to try to get that clean sweep in his group. Paratroopa, this is his first match, and he's a pretty big veteran of the game, so we'll have to see how well he does. And I don't know why the source is doing this right now, where the bracket just shifts automatically every couple seconds. That's just some bug on challenge probably right now. But that's basically what we're looking at. And I think these guys are both ready to get started here. We're just waiting on one more person to ready up. I'm looking forward to this match. Yoshi, obviously one of the heavy favorites to take the entire tournament. And Paratroopa, he made a really deep run in the Tetris Attack tournament. And he seems to, like, pick up games pretty quickly. Like, he has a very vast knowledge of this series, so it'll be interesting to see how he tackles this game. Let's get some music for you guys here. Okay, so we're just waiting a little bit longer. I think Yoshi hasn't readied up yet, or no, Yoshi has readied. I think I'm screwing this up, actually. Alright, yeah, I was still registered in the race channel. .quit does not work in our Discord bot, but .unjoin does. But that's all good. But here we go. Our first race is now underway. You're going to be seeing Paratroopa on your right side, Yoschimidtsu on your left. As per usual in this group stage, it's going to be challenge mode hard difficulty, a best of 5, and hard mode contains 13 stages. Both these competitors going to be looking for that sub 20 range for really quick times, but sub 30 sometimes can do it for you. But if you're going up against someone like Yoschimidtsu, who just pulled off a 12 on Pidgey there, you might need to pull out all the guns here. So Yoshi going to be taking this lead first in the match. Well, blew out you guys' ears for a second there. But yeah, here comes Yoshi. We've seen him do this time and time again on stream, not only in this tournament, but the other ones. Both matches sub 15 here at the beginning, and he has some of the quickest cursor speed, if not the quickest, in this tournament. He's really good at implementing combos into his long chain, and you'll see him just be all over the board, essentially, doing lag chains, doing various different skill chains. And look at that, his longest time so far being a 16-second time. I mean, Paratroopa's keeping up very nicely with him. I think I was a little bit too focused on Yoshi the first time, so I missed his stage 2 time. It must have been pretty quick for him to keep it this close so far, though. 29 seconds on Clefairy, still needs more damage, and he paused it just a little bit too early there. 30 seconds going to be the kill. And then Yoshi just waiting on the kill on Ghastly now as well. He's going to pick it up with the 24-second. Yeah, Razor Flame, the one thing I always forget, I always have my phone in my pocket, and I always have it on loud ring. And of course, it's some kind of Sports Center notification. And it's that the Reds are playing the Cubs. And the Reds aren't even going to win, so it doesn't matter. Back into the action, though. Ghastly looking pretty low on Paratroopa side. Going to probably get the kill right here at 25 seconds. And Yoshi just needs this last combo to clean up on Steelix. So a little bit slower times for Yoshi right now, but he's still maintaining just about a stage lead. But Paratroopa is keeping up with him quite well right now. Yoshi getting that very nice A combo there. Not only does he see the vision for that kind of stuff, but he's able to keep his chain going afterward too, which I think impresses me the most. And then he's able to get quick times like that 14-second there, and he will officially take a whole stage lead. As Steelix giving Paratroopa a little bit of trouble, but nothing has been too long for him. This is going to be his longest stage so far in the match, but it's still going to be... Oh, it is dragging on a little bit longer as I'm saying that. I thought I was going to end around like 32 or 33 seconds, but those attacks just didn't do quite enough there at the end. Yoshi going to be dropping his chain as well, and his was enough. I actually wasn't sure if it was going to be enough, but he put in quite a few combos in there. That 6 that slid in at the last minute too certainly helped. So now Yoshi on the verge of going up 2 stages just like that because of that one long Steelix fight. It looks like Paratroopa got something good cooked up here on Primate. Gonna get this 5 combo, maybe do enough. Just a sliver of health left. Let's hope we don't see a heal, and that follow-up should be enough to kill him. But because of that, look at that. Yoshi, another sub 20. Taking out Dragonair, and now this lead has been growing quite large. Especially since we're well within past halfway on Yoshi's screen. He's in the Elite 4 stages now, so he's just going to be looking to play consistent here and take this lead at the beginning of Race 1. Yeah, good old Jinx. Love it or hate her cry. She's in the game, and luckily you didn't have to hear it for too long right now. Yoshi once again with the sub 20 seconds. I feel like since it's still been the first 2 weeks, and I've said this quite a lot, it's just players kind of getting their feel for this game. Because it is the first time we've held a tournament, and it's not a game many people do RTA attempts of. So most of the people who are participating in this tournament have some experience, but they've played Tetris Attack, Paneled Upon, Pokemon Puzzle League way more than Puzzle Challenge. And it is a big adjustment, especially with the health bar being a mechanic in it. You kind of know exactly what you need to go for. But maybe that can add a little bit more pressure onto you as well, because you try to do, you know, a little bit more precise tricks, and if you end up missing it, it can cost you like 5 to 10 seconds more to get the kill. There we go. Paratroopa cleaning up Dragonair now as well. He's going to be moving into the Elite 4 stages himself. But here's Yoshi, just that little bit left. He's not going to have enough here on him on top. He's actually going to have to raise his stack. Look for a combo here. That 5 gets it very cleanly. 29 seconds for him, though. So a little bit of an opportunity for Paratroopa to claw back. And he's getting this very nice, impressive long chain here. But it might be just a little bit too late for him. Yoshi would probably need a death. And I would be very surprised to see Yoshi die on a stage in hard mode. I would be surprised to see him die on a stage in any mode. He's pretty consistent. He's smart with his block management. Coming a lot from him playing net play versus mode with several really great players. So that can help you carry over here just by being safe. Maybe not the strats necessarily. Being safe and then the raw skill of playing. But yeah, now Yoshi on Dragonite. he won't get that fabled sub 7 time that we've seen him do a couple times this tournament, but he's going to be really close here. Getting that very nice 8 chain. Is he going to extend it out to a 9? Maybe even a 10 here? Nah, he's going to cut it off. And that will be enough. 17 seconds on Dragonite. 707 overall for Yoshi. GG to him. Very, very good run. Though I was surprised we did see some pretty high times from him that I wouldn't normally expect. But hey, even the best player bleeds sometime, and it didn't matter at the end. Like, it was the first race. He played well enough to get the victory too. And I mean, by my standards, that was a really good run. By his standards, he might be a little bit harsh on himself for that run. But he's pretty much secured his spot into the final bracket stage anyways. 3 wins. The worst he could finish is 3-2. And with how he's playing today, he's going to at least have 4 wins. And I'm pretty sure 4 is probably an auto lock. I don't think there's any kind of tiebreaker scenario that would boot a 4-win player out of the top 3. Now getting to focus on Paratroopa a little bit more. I get to see a lot of his similarities of how he tackled the Tetris Attack tournament too, and he is a pretty big chain specialist. You'll see him throw some combos here and there, but he is definitely very consistent in getting the chains that he needs for the specific amount of damage to kill. So as you can see, there's that combo that he implemented. And as soon as I praised him on that, he unfortunately drops the chain. But it looks like he's going to bounce back pretty quickly here. And yeah, he's got the right vision to keep continuing this. Oh, almost getting those greens at the end too. If he would have got those, he probably would have had enough time for the yellows at the end and probably would have killed Dragonite just a little bit above 20 seconds. But this follow-up here at the end should be enough. That 4 combo, actually probably fortunate for him falling like that. Because that chain would have connected to the garbage and his damage wouldn't have went out immediately. So for that chain breaking, it was actually optimal for him getting that kill. But GG's to him. That was a pretty solid time as well. And we're going to get this next race started pretty shortly. Hope you guys have been enjoying this broadcast so far and the broadcast we've had over the past 2 weeks. It's been very exciting for me to show off this game for the very first time on stream. Not only we never had a tournament, but we just have never had any kind of showcase, I don't think. Maybe we had a race night like a couple years back and I just don't remember, but I think this is the first time that the game's been shown on stream, so... Ah, we did have a race night. Alright, cool. Thanks for that information, Razor Flame. Yeah, so we've had it once, but it... Just like for me... Oh, well, never mind then. Okay. We had it not on this channel. So it is the first time being on Puzzle General stream. That's what I thought. Anyways, it looks like... both the racers are readied up, so we're going to be having this next race starting pretty shortly. We should update Yoshimidtsu's score to show that he is up 1-0 in this best of 5 set. And here we go, both of them. On Pidgey, on Pidgey. I was like looking at the avatars of their own Pokemon that they're playing. I'm like, wait a second, why are they fighting 2 different ones? But I'm like, oh, personal preference. Yoshi going with the signature Chikorita, saving the frames, gonna get that 12-second kill. Paratroopa gonna do Sentret. It's a nice little voice to listen to. We'll keep his audio on him for a little bit and shift back over to Yoshi in a second. Alright, both on Kakuna now, but as soon as I say that, Yoshi. It was looking very similar. I might be incorrect in saying this. I think he got a 12 and a 16 second to start last match, though it might have been a 12 and a 14 second instead. And then I think he got a 16 on Clefairy. I just remember distinctly those two numbers. So Yoshi continuing where he left off from this last stage. Looking for this quick little follow-up here on Clefairy. And he will get a 16 on Clefairy again, so I think that was the same as last round. Paratroopa getting that quick Kakuna kill himself, keeping him in this race. He might be struggling a little bit here on Clefairy. He gets that 3-chain though. I think this is going to be short still, so he's going to have to raise his stack and look for this kill otherwise. Takes the time to set up the A combo. Very smart there. It does a lot of damage very quickly. So cleaning up nicely. Yoshi getting the 15-second though. And just like that, Yoshi's veteran status showing. Already off to a 1-stage lead this early. Alright, we're going to get to see these guys starting their massive chains here at the beginning and how they approach. Paratroopa's drops just a little bit too early, but he does over half the damage still. And Yoshi looks like he had a good blend of combos. He was just one combo or extension short from getting that kill quicker. And both of them end up cleaning it around the same time. Yoshi just saving about 4 more seconds on him. So now it's actually a complete 1-stage lead. Get to listen to our boy Steelix a little bit here. Good chain set up by both players. Yoshi had a phenomenal mix of chains and combos on his side. 14 seconds. A nice 20-second by Paratroopa too, though. So he's playing better this game for sure. He just a little bit short when Yoshi is knocking out these sub 20 times very consistently. And yeah, oh, it's just so beautiful. He just knows when to cut it off, and if he knows there's just that little sliver of health that's going to be at the bottom, he just slips in that combo last second. Great kills on Yoshimidtsu's side. 3.5 minutes in going into Dragonair. This is pretty good pace for him. 31 seconds. On Paratroopa's side, he's going to need to make some pretty big adjustments and frankly just get pretty lucky here if he wants to catch up. Yoshi, 16 seconds on Dragonair. Elite Four once again. We'll get to hear our daily race dose of Jinx. It's funny because of this game being on Game Boy, there's just so much noises going on the screen, you might not even hear her yelling most of the time, which was the case there at the beginning of that round. But now we say bye-bye to Jinx as she crumbles in 19 seconds. Complete 2-stage lead for Yoshimidtsu right now, but I think Paratroopa is doing a little bit better this race. I remember they were pretty close at the beginning of the last race, and then as soon as that 1-stage lead happened, Paratroopa was having a little bit of difficulties, and it turned into a 3-stage lead quite quickly. Well, it looks like he's found his footing a little bit. Both of them going to be finishing just around the same time there. But still, there is that 2-stage difference here. Yoshimidtsu only 3 levels left to go up 2-0 and be 1 away from securing his spot into the final bracket, if he had not already yet. Very nice chains on his side. He's going to get this 5. Is he going to opt for this? Definitely, because it converts to a 6 combo as well. The 4 combo for insurance at the end, 21 seconds on Hitmontop. He has a really good chance at getting that sub 7 this race now. I would actually be surprised if he didn't get a sub 7. Paratroopa rocking the Pichu now. Gets a... pretty much goes for all there and does get the kill in Jinx. 23 seconds. He's having a pretty good run himself. I'm not sure exactly what his PB is for this category, but I'd say he's on pretty good pace to at least somewhat challenge it, I would assume. Yoschimidtsu, 18 seconds on Murkrow. Heading into the final stage, he has so much time to get this sub 7. I think potentially this might be his best race time of the tournament. My memory's not good enough, but I want to say it's somewhere in the 640 range. Oh, he took a death? Ooh. Yeah, too focused in on Yoshi's side to notice that sometimes. Dang, that is unfortunate. Holy moly. 19 seconds for Yoshi. 6:43, I want to say that is his best time, because I think it was probably a 6:45 or 6:48 before. GG's to him, man. He is looking on fire today so far. That's going to put him up 2-0 in the series right now, as we'll watch Paratroopa close it out here just at the end. Oh yes, Razor, I'm aware of that. Even with a death, like, Paratroopa's still on pretty decent pace here. I'm pretty sure he mentioned at the beginning too, he kind of accepted how this match was going to go. But it's nice to get that practice in, because Paratroopa, being the very skilled player that he is going to be one of those players fighting for that top 3 spot. You can pretty much assume Cards and Yoshimidtsu are going to be right next to each other at 1 and 2. For that 3rd spot, when we take a look at the bracket again later, it's going to be very interesting. Okay, here comes Dragonite. If he gets the God tier fight here, which I think I just jinxed him as soon as I said that, he probably could have still salvaged a sub 9-minute time. But that's okay, he's going to look to bounce back here. Easily has plenty of time to get sub 10 minutes. Nice follow-ups. This 5 chain should be enough to kill Dragonite here, and it does. Alright, sorry about the silence there. We were setting up for the 3rd race here. Just was fixing a couple things on my end. So yeah, Yoshi with the 2-0. Looking unstoppable, as he normally does. Spamming the cursor, waiting for the next race to be started. I think this could be good for Paratroopa. It's going to be really hard for him to win this match overall. But I think if he gets a really solid run here at the end, no deaths, all of his stages sub 30, he could see a pretty good motivation boost going into the rest of his matches for the group stage. Four seconds. Okay, that's why I missed it. I was like, it seems odd that I didn't catch that. 4 seconds on his death. So he must have just like raised the stack all the way and missed a chain or something and ran out of stop time. I feel like that's a pretty classic play for most people who are aggro. Because I would do that all the time too. Or even sometimes I don't even get the clear. I would do that in spa service all the time where I just raise it all the way up to the top and you'll die immediately if you don't have it clear ready. And so I would just take like 2-second deaths all the time. But here we go. Start of our third and potentially final race here. Paratroopa with a mountain to climb, but it's certainly not impossible. A 14-second Pidgey is gonna be hard for him to take the lead here, though. Unless he bounces back. They both had really solid Kakunas this whole race. That was funny. That was Yoshi's slowest Pidgey of the match, even though it's still that quick. He's got a really nice lag chain going here. Unfortunately, the end of the chain here drops. But Paratroopa's drops almost immediately as well, and he's having a lot of trouble finding how he wants to get this started. Eventually, he's going to get this 4 chain with some good combos, but is that enough to kill? Just short. He's going to need probably like a 6 combo to finish it off, or just some kind of big chain here, which he's going to go for the 3 chain. That should do it. Going to do the 4 with a 5 combo to secure it, though. Yoshi pulling off 13-second Clefairy. Already starting to pull off to a pretty big lead here. Paratroopa goes for that quick combo there at the beginning, just probably because he saw it really quick and just wanted that free damage. Gonna raise his stack afterward, and oh my god, the lag chains that are happening on Yoshi's side, that was pretty crazy. If he had one more combo saved up at the end there, that could have maybe been an 11-second kill, I think. "21 seconds though on Paratroopa's side. Full stage lead now for Yoshi. Let's see if he can pull off something as impressive as he did with that last stage. Very good awareness for that 8 there. Gonna continue into a 5 combo here. Just short to kill Steelix, but then he gets the 15-second kill to finish up that round. Yeah.
Dad just got the dogs off.
Man, sometimes I just like to sit and watch the beauty of both of these plays right now. Yoshi's consistency seems to be even better this round. He started a little bit slower, but now these mid-game fights, he's pulling out a bunch of sub-15s. And it's pretty crazy. This is looking like a better run for Paratroopa, though. He's still within that 1 stage gap. It's really close to being 2. But I don't know. I just like what I'm seeing from both of the players right now. Ooh, Yoshi probably had a bigger opportunity for a combo there, but the way he converts it at the bottom, wow. The lag chains were actually beautiful. He's gonna have to find that 4 combo at the end, still not enough, and there's a heal on Dragonair. That was actually so well played, and then he kind of just got screwed over at the end. But that's Pokemon Puzzle Challenge for you. That was actually like a really beautiful end, but the chain just wasn't long enough. I think it was ended at a 7. Still enough to give him that full stage, or full 2-stage lead, rather. Finds the combos on Yoshi's end, but the chain's gonna drop. He's gonna find a new one. Meanwhile, Paratroopa's got a decent length chain of his own. He's gonna extend this out at least to an 8, maybe a 9 here with the yellows. So that's very good insurance for him to get this kill on Seal. 19 for Yoshi, 26 seconds for Paratroopa. Yoshi doing some clears there at the beginning. Not sure exactly what he was trying to go for. Regardless, he's going to get some good follow-ups here with some combos. Just about every single link of that chain was a combo or a lag chain extended out. Good start, but not enough panels really at the end to find any good follow-up. He's going to struggle with it as he had to raise his stack and couldn't really get anything too big. So Paratroopa actually going to gain a little bit of time back here. Heading into the Elite Four, taking on Jinx. Yoshi just 3 stages away from securing this match victory. 6 combos set up immediately for him at the beginning. Paratroopa opts for a 7, but it's not going to have an immediate chain follow-up, but the clear he did immediately afterward is going to give him a big chain. 6 combo at the end here as Yoshi just a little bit short on his kill. Paratroopa taking it all the way, gets a 20-second kill. So he's slowly gaining some time back. This has been a pretty good last couple stages for Paratroopa, as Yoshi's fallen a little bit off the pace we saw at the beginning of this round. It's going to be really hard for him to beat the run that he had right before this, if not impossible. He'd probably need like 10-second victories here. Good 5 combo on Yoshi's side, extending this chain out. He's going to keep it going. Maybe do that purple at the bottom. Cuts it off on purpose, and oh, Paratroopa taking another death on his screen. You hate to see that, especially after all the momentum that he had. It's looking like he's going to pull off a really quick stage or race here. And he still has the potential to do that compared to his other times. But that's got to feel a little bit bad for him. Now he's just looking to follow up and eventually get this kill in Crobat. But here we go. Yoshi's still in position to get another sub 7 here. Let's see how this chain ends for him. He's going to get a 7. Will he cut it off? He goes for the 8, and I think he'll cut it off now with the 5 combo follow-up. It'll be just short of giving him that sub-second, 7-minute time. Oh, a Dragonite healed on him. Yoshi getting really unlucky with the heals in this match. He's just kind of sitting there now. I know exactly what Yoshi's thinking. He's lucky he got that kill. He might have actually died there because Dragonite had him topped off. That could have been kind of a game changer, but he has a big enough lead to where it wouldn't have mattered. That was pretty funny, though. A little bit of a harmless little heal there. It doesn't really mean anything for the match, and Yoshimidtsu will be winning this 3rd and final race of the series, and he will be improving to 4-0 in this group. Paratroopa, it was just his first match, so he's only going to be falling to 0-1, and he'll still have plenty of time to improve as this tournament goes on. Nice little chain follow-up at the end there. Good old Murkrow likes to waste everyone's time. Wasting Paratroopa, certainly, especially with that little sliver of health there at the end. Moving on. This is still, you know, a pretty quick time for him. What do we have, a 9:15 last round? So he still has potential, even with another death here, to beat, to improve every single race he's done, which is a good sign to come. If he puts in a little practice when he goes and plays the rest of his Group A opponents, he has a real good shot. Because there's some talent in that pool, but I think, me personally, well, I'll talk about it more when we get there, but I think Paratroopa is probably the favorite out of what I've seen to take that 3rd spot in Group A. Dragonite clinging on for life right now. Paratroopa just needs to finish this chain, and Dragonite will be sent home packing. 37 seconds, a 9:16, so he barely misses his time from race 2 there. But, you know, pretty good consistency overall. Sub 10-minute times are pretty hard to come by, and I think that's going to be good for him looking into the future, that he could probably snag a top 3 spot. But yeah, GG's to both players. Some fun, nice high chains for both players. Combo implementation was just magnificent by Yoshi. And here we are with Group A. As you can see, Yoshimidtsu comfortably up top. It's pretty funny watching this because it's like Yoshi's like, alright, play me, please. I need to finish all my matches. I wouldn't be surprised if the next Group A match we see is Raiko Rider versus Yoshimidtsu, and he'll be done chilling for a couple weeks until bracket stage starts. But yeah, anyways, looking at this group right here, I mentioned Cards and Yoshi. Probably going to be the 2 favorites here, I would think. And then you have this competition between Raiko, Paratroopa, Lightson, and Tetris Attacker. Both of them having backgrounds in multiple Puzzle League games, so it's going to be interesting. I think, though, based on Paratroopa's experience and his placing that he got 5th at the Tetris Attack speedrun tournament, my eyes are going to be on him to get that 3rd position. So no pressure on you, Paratroopa, but I'm thinking you're going to be able to bounce back and pull through right now. Anyways, that is going to be doing it for us on the Puzzle General stream. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. We still have plenty more matches to come in the next couple weeks, including our next one scheduled for tomorrow, which will be Razor Flame versus the Infinite Chain. That's going to be going on at 5 p.m. Eastern, so follow us on Twitter, join us in the Discord. It's just Puzzle General for everything, as you see on the slide right now. We'll be happy to have you if you guys aren't in there right now. And Razor Flame versus Infinite Chain, that should be a really good one. I think it's Razor Flame's last match of the bracket and Infinite Chain's first match, I believe. So should be a really great watch. Hope to see you guys all there. Thanks for watching.